This is your host, Dub FFG, with the Fantasy Football GOAT strategies. How's it going today? Today, we're going to talk about that ever valuable position that is the quarterback position. For fantasy football, this is the top 5 projections for 2022 according to Fantasy Football GOAT strategies. Let's get to it. We have Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is with a new team, a AFC West team. This is awesome for him and his career, particularly this year, because the team that he's with is much more structured and much more high-powered than the team that he was on offense and defense. He now has tons of weapons at the receiver position, and he has a pretty decent back as well. So Russell Wilson will crack the top 5 fantasy football with 31 touchdowns, 4,000 yards passing, and he should get some votes as well. And he should lead the Denver Broncos to either top of the division or second in the division. That's going to be a battle. So Russell Wilson will be a top 5 fantasy football quarterback in 2022. Next up, we're talking about Tua Tagovailoa. Yes, Tua. Everybody's talking about Tua. He's going to be a bust. He's not going to be a bust. What have you? People are 50-50 on Tua for whatever reason, and understandably so. However, FFGS is looking for Tua to be a top 5 fantasy football quarterback this season. Right now, we have him ranked at number 4. And even prior to before, we have his numbers even lifted compared to when we first did the evaluation early in the summer for the preseason. We're looking at him to have around 4,100 yards passing, 33 touchdowns, and again, he's in a high-powered offense. His receivers, his tight end, his back. Tua has all the weapons he needs. He doesn't necessarily need to throw the ball down the field all the time as people would like for him to do. And that's just more so for people's preference because they see other quarterbacks just slinging it down the field. That's great. Tua can do that, but he doesn't need to do that with the receivers that he has. He can dink and dunk his way to a top 5 fantasy football ranking. People forget that Peyton Manning, when he's with the Colts, pretty much did the same thing. Yes, he would throw the ball down the field occasionally, but he dinked and dunked his way with Reggie Wayne and Marvin Harrison. Similar offense, 2 good receivers, a good tight end, and a good running back. This is similar to what Tua has. So Tua should flourish well in this particular offense. Here's a word from our sponsors. Hey, it's football season, and watch your favorite team with Sling TV. No contracts, all streaming. Watch your favorite program starting as low as $35 per month. Yeah, that's right, $35 per month. Click the link in the description and get started enjoying your favorite programs and watching your favorite team with Sling TV. Next, we have Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts should hulk up this year. We're looking at him to have around 35 touchdowns and around 4,200 yards passing. He has weapons as well, but unlike Tua, he uses his legs more. So that makes him even more dangerous, more valuable to the team, more valuable as a fantasy football quarterback. Jalen Hurts should be that man this season. He should be a hulk of a quarterback up in Philadelphia. Look for Jalen Hurts to do big things this season. He may, or they may win that division and take it over from the Cowboys. It's going to be a battle. Next up at number 2, we have Justin Herbert. Now, Justin Herbert is no stranger to this because he's a gunslinger. This year, we're looking for him to have around 4,500 yards and 38 touchdowns. He has weapons. He should battle in that division for the top position, but Justin Herbert is that guy. People love the way he throws the ball, particularly down the field, and that's great for fantasy because, again, those are big plays. So we're looking for Justin Herbert to be number 2 fantasy football quarterback this season. Next up, for number 1 for fantasy football quarterbacks for 2022, we're projecting it to be Josh Allen. He's in a great structured offense for him with Stephon Diggs and others. He has weapons as well. So we're looking at 38 touchdowns and 47 yards passing. Josh Allen should be that dude. He's going to face some competition in that division from the Dolphins, but he should still win that division. So with that, he should go far this year with the Bills. Josh Allen, number 1 fantasy quarterback for 2022. And just to recap, we're looking at the top 5 fantasy quarterbacks for 2022 according to projections by FFGS. We're looking at Russell Wilson, Tua Tagovailoa, Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert, and Josh Allen. Thanks for listening. This is your host, Dub FFG. Hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. We'll see you next time.